Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into today's episode, I would like to shed some light on a certain situation that's been happening, and that happened just a couple episodes ago. On episode 36, DIY faced off against the Authors of Pain in the semifinals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, and in that matchup, Tommaso Ciampa suffered an injury, which is why, in the closing moments of that matchup, being Irish whipped outside the ring, he would stumble and fall to his knees, and we are now learning that Tommaso Ciampa has suffered a knee injury, and we are not sure if there's a timetable for his return, although they have not said any words yet on whether or not DIY will be stripped of the NXT Tag Team Championships, although we will be able to find out more in the coming episodes and perhaps even after TakeOver Respect. But thank you guys for this quick break, and now back to the rest of the show. Guys, and welcome back to the WRESTLEDUDE, as we have an incredible, spectacular show for you guys tonight, especially those of you who are big fans of the women's division here in NXT. But sadly, as you guys may have seen in the plans for 2018 video, I mentioned that we would be getting rid of Resurgence, and tonight is that last episode, and so I've decided to open up with a matchup between two tag team partners, Toni Storm and Liv Morgan, who really had an incredible kinship and an incredible tag team run, and now with the women's division going on to the NXT show, perhaps the women's tag team titles will not be on that show, and thus this team has disbanded. And so I thought, what a good way to start the last episode of the Universe Modes all-women's show than having these tag team partners face off in the first matchup here on the show. Also, in our main event tonight, Kairi Sane will face off against the iconic duo. Oh, it's Toni Storm. Nice Russian leg sweep. Oh, Storm. Oh, Morgan counters, sending Storm over the top rope. Looking for a vertical suplex to bring her back inside. Takes her down. Very nice, very nice. Liv Morgan maybe looking for a code breaker. She uses that as her finisher. Toni Storm maybe looking for that Alabama slam where she contorts the neck and drops it right onto her knee. Liv Morgan, you gotta wonder what is going to happen to her when the NXT brand engulfs the women's division. Oh, nice running bulldog, and that could be it. Cover. That is a signature maneuver of Liv Morgan. Cover on Toni Storm, and she kicks out. Liv Morgan. Oh, maybe looking for that code breaker early. Here we go. Code breaker right onto Toni Storm's chin. And good night. And Liv Morgan drags her back towards the center of the ring. Cover on Storm. 2 and a kick out. Perhaps if Morgan would have pinned her right there, she would have gotten the win, but perhaps this hesitation, dragging her back towards the center of the ring, may have left her out of the victory. Morgan now calling Storm to her feet. And off the ropes. Oh, and a kick right to the side of the head of Toni Storm. And Liv Morgan flips her over. Submission hold on Storm. Submission hold locked on. Will Storm tap out? Oh, Storm looks to rain on Morgan's parade here. Snap suplex takes her into the corner. Oh, and Toni takes her, slamming her head into the mat. Oh, and now looks for the Alabama slam. Boom, and usually she rolls through and hits that Alabama slam neck breaker. but I don't think she wants to hurt her former tag team partner here tonight. Maybe trying to put her away an easy way. I mean, Morgan, she had no problem hitting that code breaker if she meant it. It was a victory here on the last episode of Resurgence. And Toni Storm starting to get a little bit frustrated that her tag team partner won't just give in. Oh, look at her spinebuster. Liv Morgan out of nowhere, though, with a snap DDT. Taking her down to the mat, cover, and a kick out by Storm. Man, that was a crazy-looking DDT. Oh, Liv, not able to lock in that head scissors. Toni Storm fights out, crucifix down into the mat. And Storm, the crowd are loving it. Who is going to come out ahead in this battle of the former tag team partners? Toni Storm could put her away at any moment. Oh, what a backbreaker. And Storm may be looking to end it. Spinning leg drop. She has not hit that Alabama Slam knee buster. But Morgan, she's not giving her any other choice. Morgan with another snap DDT. That one could have a rope break. And indeed it is. Toni Storm's leg underneath the bottom rope. Oh, and a knee right into the spine of Toni Storm. Morgan, another running bulldog to Toni Storm. This could be it. Cover. This time doesn't drag her back towards the center of the ring. Perhaps that could be a victory here. No, Toni Storm kicks out. Oh, man. Liv Morgan, she's trying anything and everything to put away Toni Storm. Toni Storm has only used small, medium impact moves. She has not used her big move yet. Oh, and a slap to the face of Liv Morgan. Uh-oh. This isn't good. And now Toni Storm, snapmare. And she's not playing around anymore. Not at all. Here we go. Toni Storm rolls her up into the Alabama Slam. Now she'll transition and drops the head right onto the knee. And that is it. Cover. 1, 2, and no! Liv Morgan kicked out. And Liv Morgan, if she's going to lose, she is not going to go quietly. And Toni Storm, she's feeling it. She understands. Liv Morgan, she's been here for a long, long time. It's going to be more than that to take her down. Oh, and here we go. Storm says, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Dropping her knee. Morgan is out. And Toni Storm picks up the win in the first match of the last episode. A great match between the former tag team partners. All about respect here. Liv Morgan kicked out of that Alabama Slam knee buster, and Storm had to hit her with 2 in succession. She didn't want to have to do it, and Morgan didn't want to kick out. But in the end, Toni Storm picks up the win here tonight. Toni Storm may be one of those superstars you have to look out for once the women's division goes over to NXT. She could be in competition for the NXT Women's Championship, so look out. Nia Jax and Ember Moon will be facing off at TakeOver for the Women's Championship. But more women's action here on this show as 2 more upstarts here in the women's division. Lacey Evans and the EST of NXT, Bianca Belair, go one-on-one here tonight. Last week, Lacey Evans, she said the competition that Bianca showed against Ember Moon is something she wants to show to the women's division all the time. And so here tonight, I decided to put the 2 of them in a match. Oh, Lacey. Very nice. Bianca Belair having a great matchup with Ember Moon, although to no avail. Ember Moon still won, but I mean, everyone is fair game in the women's division as Bianca tries to trip up tried to trip up Lacey Evans. Liv Morgan. Oh, and a nice clothesline off the ropes. The last thing Lacey Evans wants to do is get caught with that hair whip that we saw her use last week. Oh man, and Lacey Evans as hard as nails. You do not want to turn your back on her. Bianca into the corner. Monkey flip, taking down Bianca. And the EST of NXT may have a big ouchie as she gets kneed right in the face. And a kick out by Bianca. Lacey Evans tried to put her away with a big jumping knee. Ooh, Bianca out of nowhere with a jawbuster. Oh, and a drop kick takes her down. Beautiful drop kick. And Lacey Evans now on the apron. Bianca showing off the strength and the power. And now vertical suplex back into the ring. And Bianca may have things well at hand here. Oh, crucifix takes her down and looks for a quick win cover. Lacey Evans came right onto her neck and a kick out. And Bianca, she's one hell of a competitor. She's going to have to try and hit something big here tonight to try and put away Lacey, though. Because Lacey Evans, she had that great series with Ember Moon at the beginning of the series on 2K18. She's come a long way. Oh, and Bianca, look at this, looking for a glam slam. Shout out to Beth Phoenix, WWE Hall of Famer. And Bianca, oh, takes her down with a big clothesline. And maybe trying to put away Lacey Evans right here, right now. Uh-oh. What is this? Well, she's at the top rope. Oh, and a 450, but she couldn't hit it. Lacey Evans rolled out of the way. And Lacey Evans, here we go, got her up. Dude buster down into the mat. And Lacey Evans, she's picked up the win here on Resurgence. Wow. A dude buster out of nowhere, countering the 450 splash. Ah, man. Another maneuver that seemingly comes out of an Alabama slam and drops you right on your neck. And there's that jumping knee. The crucifix, and in the end, countering the 450 splash. Look at this. Boom, move right out of the way. And Lacey Evans, I know in the beginning of the series she lost that best 2 out of 3 series with Ember Moon. But here tonight she closes out Resurgence with a big win over Bianca Belair. I am definitely going to have to keep an eye on Lacey Evans going down the line here on NXT. Very nice. But guys, something you all have to keep an eye on is the Women's Championship match for NXT TakeOver Respect, which will be on episode 40, the episode that will be out after this one. Ember Moon challenges Nia Jax for the NXT Women's Championship on a night where we will have several great matches. This is definitely another one of those matches that you will have to keep an eye on. Who's walking out as champion, and who, I should say, is walking out as NXT's Women's Tag Team Champions here tonight? Will it be the Iconic Duo, or on the final episode of Resurgence, will we have the first woman to ever hold Tag Team Gold on her own? We will find that out. As the Iconic Duo who took out Mia Yim, good friend of Kairi Sane a couple of weeks ago. And Kairi Sane ever since then has been trying to get retribution for her friend. She's gone one-on-one with Peyton Royce, one-on-one with Billie Kay, beating them both. And now, due to the interference, this was really just supposed to be a 2-on-1 matchup until last week when Kairi faced Billie Kay. Peyton Royce kept getting involved, and so the match was made by me to be for the women's tag team titles. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, they could have gone down in history as the last ever women's tag team champions, but because of Peyton Royce's ignorance and getting involved in that matchup last week, the titles are now on the line, and Kairi Sane has not slowed down a bit. Back fist to Billie Kay, dropping Peyton Royce onto the apron with that back suplex. No love loss or remorse being shown here. Much like there was no remorse being shown for Mia Yim when she was attacked with a steel chair. We don't know how much longer she'll be out for. Kairi Sane sending Billie Kay into the corner. Oh, and taking Peyton Royce off. That's smart. Try and keep the Iconic Duo separated. And the Sane Sandwich in the corner. That's what I like to call it. The Sane Sandwich. Ooh, the big forearm. The one big move she's looking for. That diving elbow, the insane elbow from off the top rope. Oh, Billie Kay. The Iconic Duo now have advantage in this match. And Peyton Royce tags in. Peyton Royce. Oh, running spear. Right to Kairi Sane, almost taunting her because Kairi Sane does his spear too. The Interceptor. But Kairi Sane, her spear has a hell of a lot of, what do they call it, stank on it. She puts a lot of stank on it. She just goes full speed. And Peyton Royce trying to keep Kairi down. And she has momentarily. She looks for a nice power slam. Oh, and drops Kairi right on the top rope. That can knock the wind out of you. And Kairi trying to get away, spins around with a big kick. Oh, and Billie Kay knocked off the apron. Kairi Sane maybe now looking for the insane elbow. And Peyton Royce from behind with a big kick, taking away what could have been a big moment here on the last episode of Resurgence. Oh, cover. And a kick out by Kairi. Bam. And guys, I am sticking with you through commentary for the entire episode. That is crazy. That is the first time that's ever happened. Not just on Resurgence, but on the Universe mode. We're making history even on the last episode of the series. And Kairi, looking for that sit-out powerbomb. Boom! Plants her down into the mat. And Peyton Royce kicked out. Peyton kicks out. Kairi Sane wasting no time. Oh, forearm to the face. And Kairi sends her into Billie Kay. And Billie Kay tags herself in. Kairi Sane. Oh, great maneuver. Great counter. Kairi Sane. Oh, Billie Kay may have been looking for Emerald Fusion. But she may have to have her mouth fused. Oh, Alabama slam to Billie Kay. Oh, and Kairi Sane knocks Peyton Royce off the apron. And what is Kairi thinking here? Both of the Iconic Duo are down. And Kairi with the Interceptor to Peyton Royce. Royce has been taken down with an Interceptor. And Kairi Sane. What is this? Look at this. Boom, takes down Billie Kay. Uh-oh. She's got her down. She could be looking for that insane elbow. Oh, and instead delivers it to the back of Peyton Royce. Elbow drop to the back of Peyton Royce. But she's too exhausted. She can't hit that insane elbow. Oh, now climbing to the top rope, but Peyton Royce and Billie Kay starting to stir. And so, turns it into a big kick. And both women are down. Oh, and Billie Kay looking to reach the tag, and indeed she does. Tags in Peyton Royce, and Kairi Sane's all alone, looking for a kick of her own. Peyton ducks underneath, big kick to Kairi, and another one, and Peyton Royce is starting to stir, and a third big kick. And the women's tag team champions are rolling again. That's a 2-on-1 advantage that they have. Can Kairi Sane come back into it here? She seemingly had it put away, an interceptor to Peyton Royce, and she had Billie in position for the insane elbow, but couldn't hit it, too tired. Sends Peyton into one corner, and knocks Billie Kay. Oh, and Kay counters with a big kick. Peyton Royce now has some time to recover, and the referee is seemingly distracted by Billie Kay, who was trying to get in the ring to continue beating the living crap out of her. And Kairi Sane. Uh-oh. Oh no, Billie Kay gets dropped onto the apron. Ooh, man. And Kairi Sane maybe trying to put her away here. Looking for the Alabama slam. And Peyton Royce saves her partner. But that may have looked a whole lot worse. Referee beginning the count. Billie Kay on the outside. Kairi looking for the interceptor. And Peyton Royce. Oh, grabs her hair and swings her down onto the bottom rope. Kairi. Oh, big forearm. Oh, and Kairi Sane knocked and dumped out of the ring. And Billie Kay now starting to stir on the outside. Oh, and Kairi Sane taken down again. The tag champs are taking advantage here. They could get a count-out win over Kairi. That would be the first loss here. Oh, Kairi Sane sends Peyton Royce out, seemingly out into nothingness. And Billie Kay now knocked off the apron. Referee's at a count of 5. And then interceptor to Billie Kay. Oh, man. And the Pirate Princess seemingly trying to come home with the gold. Spinning heel kick. Countered. And Kairi. Oh, running gutbuster. Kairi. Sane sandwich down in the corner. And she has the pin. Billie Kay is nowhere to be found. Cover. 2. Oh, and so close, but no cigar. And I believe Billie Kay is now back up onto the apron. Kairi Sane stalking behind and knocks Billie Kay off the apron. Peyton Royce is all alone. Royce up on her shoulders, drops her down right onto the knee. And Kairi Sane, she's got it open. Oh man, my camera's getting knocked around. Insane elbow! Insane elbow! Kay's nowhere to be found. Royce is all on her own. 2. And the 3. And for the first time ever, and the last time ever, a woman is now holding both women's tag team titles. The last NXT Women's Tag Team Champions is actually the first NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. Kairi Sane has just set a big standard for the women's division once it moves over to NXT. And guys, thank you for joining me, not only for the Resurgence series as a whole, but as we get prepared for NXT TakeOver Respect. And there you see it, both titles on Kairi Sane. That is awesome. And I promise you guys the women's division will be just as good on NXT. I will see you guys at TakeOver Respect. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on social media, and I'll see you next time.